we're here.
Yeah, actually, in the hallway you don't realize. I'll fix it. I said I'm a bit skewed. That's the last matchup I like to do. He said I'm a bit skewed. We're done, guys.
I jammed like 17 meetings.
Yeah, wait,
No worries, yeah. It's like kind of crazy.
Anyway, it will be up on the jump box. Up there if you want.
Oh yeah, you can see ourselves up there.
Yeah.
Meet up.
Trying to figure out where
What's
everyone
up?
is. I know.
Please be seated. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 50th annual commencement ceremony for West Windsor-Plainsboro High School South. My name is Rashab Shaikhdar, and I am the president of the 50th graduating class, the class of 2025.
My name is Patricia Bracco Lofberg, and I am a member of the first graduating class from, at the time, West Windsor-Plainsboro High School. I'm joined by a couple of members of the first graduating class, Holly Homan Crochair and Debbie Vandegrift Gore. We processed in before you and welcome you this morning, hoping to remind you of all the pirates who came before you on this special day. Congratulations to you, the 50th graduating class from West Windsor-Plainsboro High School South.
Thank you, Ms. Lofberg and your classmates for celebrating with us this morning. You have shown us that being a pirate never really leaves you, even after you've graduated. Once a pirate, always a pirate. And now, if you are able, please rise for the national anthem, which will be sung by our senior members of the choir.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and our rockets the walls bursting in gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free
Please be seated. Parents, teachers, administrators, faculty, Board of Education members, friends, family, and esteemed guests. Whether you are joining us from home or you are here with us in the arena, welcome. Over the past 1,387 days, you all have played an immense role in supporting us and helping us grow. On behalf of us all, I would like to thank you. And to the class of 2025, we finally made it. Today is our moment. If you've already started to tear up, I wish you good luck. To begin our speeches, I'd like to introduce someone who can make you laugh, lead a team, ace a test, lend a hand, and still sink a birdie on the 18th hole. Please welcome the humorous, intelligent, compassionate leader and golfer, Kali Gupta.
Thank you, Rashad. I hated the way the dark, foggy mornings felt. The alarm bells that rang before the sun, the rushed breakfasts, the barely made buses, and the desperate prayers for parking spots. All part of the seemingly never-ending ritual of getting in the door before 7:40. And yet, every morning, there we were, half asleep in a caffeine-fueled haze, struggling to pay attention, but together. I hate that we learned how fragile time is, how one Friday the 13th can force school online, how each year blurs into the next, how quickly a moment becomes a memory. I hate how we spent these 4 years always anticipating the next thing, the next class or Genesis grade, the next weekend or summer break, the next year or milestone age. We were always chasing something ever so slightly out of reach, until suddenly, everything we wanted was behind us, together again. But most of all, I hate that I don't really hate high school, not even a little bit, not even at all. Instead, I'm thankful for it, for the versions of ourselves we found here, for the triumphs and failures we experienced, for all the people who helped us get here, for all the moments we'll never experience again. Class of 2025, on your next dark, foggy morning, maybe on the way to your college dorm or your first class, when you don't know where you are or where you're going, remember how everything you hated became everything you love. Slow down, watch the sunrise, feel every emotion before this too becomes a memory. Because wherever you are, for what it's worth, you're exactly where you need to be. He's proof that genius and character go hand in hand. A person who is everyone's best friend and greatest inspiration. Please join me in welcoming our endlessly brilliant valedictorian, Vade Shenoy.
Good morning, esteemed faculty and administrators, distinguished guests, and fellow pirates of the class of 2025. My name is Vade Shenoy, and it is my great honor to deliver these remarks as High School South's 50th class valedictorian. Today, as we prepare to paint upon the future's blank canvas, I'd like you all to look back and ask a simple question. What do you regret? Regret is rather all-encompassing. It's the moments we wish we could erase, the chances we never took, the words that we left unsaid. And risk? Risk is the other side of the same coin. Regret is the echo of a risk we didn't take. My fellow pirates, you sit here today as a successor to 49 graduating classes that walked through our halls. and predecessor to all the students yet to leave their mark on our walls. And so, as you sit here, possibly with the pensive realization that your story is just one of thousands written in our school, ask yourself a simple question. What do I regret? Perhaps you regret losing sleep over your assignments, maybe drifting apart from friendships you thought would last forever, or maybe you regret hiding parts of your identity just to fit in. Each and every one of you harbors regrets that are uniquely your own. But I'm here to tell you that fortune favors those who aren't afraid to take the risk of confronting their regrets headstrong. Allow me to take you back to LA1 honors in 9th grade, when I earned a crisp 67% on the first writing assignment of my high school career. You heard that right, 6'7". Contrary to expectation, my academic journey didn't begin with success. It began with regret. To call that a proud moment would be ignorant, but to deny its importance would be too. Conventional wisdom has us believe that an ideal life is one without regrets. But as I see it, regret, despite its preliminary sting, is exactly what fueled my growth. I began raising my hand more, even if I risked being wrong in front of the class. I became a willing participant in class discussions, even if I risked stumbling on my words. I experimented with new writing techniques, even if I risked misuse. As you walk across this stage and into your next stage, commit to a life marked by perseverance, joy, and calculated risks. Real, deliberate risk became my infallible compass, and it can be yours too. Don't know where to start? Begin by taking the risk of being kind, even in a world riddled with hate. Imbued with the fervent spirit of the pirate community, make someone's day today, tomorrow, and every day for the rest of your beautiful lives. I stand before you on the shoulders of two incredible immigrant parents who sacrificed the world so they could see me on this stage. And they always did it with smiles on their faces. Empathy is never an unintentional misstep. It's a courageous choice. And I'm inspired to change the world with kindness, not merely because I want to, but because I was raised to. I believe in each and every one of you the same way that they believe in me. To the outstanding class of 2025, we've run out of time to set sail into another day at South, but take the risk and trust that your ships sail towards even sweeter horizons. Pirates country, let's ride! Whether she's busy dazzling fans as a certified hooper or leaving the audience in awe when she dances on stage, this pirate does far more than lead our school and make everyone's voice heard. Please join me in welcoming to the stage this year's Student Council President, my close friend, and the embodiment of pirate pride, Rachel Joseph.
Good morning, administrators, teachers, families, friends, and to the remarkable class of 2025. We made it. Let's appreciate the hard work it took to get here, because now we're standing on the edge of something entirely new. Terrifying, but exciting. Today isn't just a celebration of what we've achieved, but a beginning of all that lies ahead. If you were asked to give advice to underclassmen, what would you say? After 4 years of lessons, friendships, and maybe a failed class or two, my answer comes down to 2 simple words. Say yes. If there's one thing high school has taught me, it's that being open to new things matters more than being perfect at them. Growth rarely comes from staying comfortable. Instead, it comes when we dare to take on what's unfamiliar, when we allow ourselves to be shaped by possibility rather than fear. When I think back on the past 4 years, the moments I said yes stand out the most. I said yes to sitting at a new lunch table, and now I find lifelong friends. I said yes to a school club that I was nervous to join, and it became a second family. I even said yes to being a Water Wars admin, which honestly I probably should have said no to. Regardless, some of my best memories began when I didn't feel ready, but I took the risk anyways, joining things I wasn't sure I could do, meeting people I normally would have been too shy to talk to, or even speaking up in class without knowing the answer. And you know what? The world didn't end. In fact, the opposite happened. I learned and I grew. My biggest regrets in high school aren't the failed tests or an accumulation of tardies that put me into credit recovery. Rather, my biggest regrets were the opportunities I didn't take, the moments I hesitated and let a fear of not being good enough outweigh my desire to try. Reflecting on all of these times, I learned what courage really is. Not the absence of fear, but the decision to act in spite of it. It's about being willing to try, even when you feel like running in the other direction. It's about saying yes when saying no feels safer. Every time we choose courage over comfort, we become more than we were the day before. So what do we do with the future waiting? Life will offer us countless opportunities, some big and obvious, others small and quiet. I implore you to greet it with curiosity. Take the risk, speak up, and try, even if success isn't guaranteed. Because the truth is, nobody really has all the answers, and nobody feels 100% ready for what's next. But that's never stopped anybody worth remembering. Saying yes can be scary. Trust me, I know. But yes is also the word that opens doors, leads to new friendships, new passions, new adventures. I'm so proud of all of us, and I can't wait to go on LinkedIn in 10 years and see the amazing things that all of you do and the courage that you carry with you. So I'll say it again. Congratulations, everyone. We made it. And the best part is, we're just getting started. Thank you. Next, I'd like to introduce the group of 5 students you know and love, the group of 5 students that have worked tirelessly this past year to keep our class running, to plan events we'll never forget, and in the process, they made it all look easy. Please give it up for our incredible class council.
Throughout the last 4 years, the class council officers have put their heart, soul, and yes, even tears into raising funds, planning events, and leading our peers. We hope that our effort has led to many friendships and memories that will stick with you forever. Today, we would like to reflect on our time at South and particularly highlight 5 of the different values we have developed since freshman year. We hope you keep these values dear to you as you step out into the world. I would now like to introduce someone who gives 110% to everything he does. He's the definition of dedication, passion, and energy. Please welcome your class historian, the electric Kirtan Murali.
Perseverance. As a historian, I think it is only fitting I relate my own value back to history somehow. So here's my best shot. History is the story of people and their lives. In that sense, when you look back and remember your story, you might be tempted to solely think about and celebrate the big moments like today. And I'm not saying these moments aren't important, but I think you should also remember the perseverance and effort you take into your life. Not just the effort you took to study and earn this diploma, but the effort to get out of bed each day, the effort to take time and care for yourself, the effort to discover your interests and passions and work on them, the effort to improve yourself, the effort to help others, the effort to be a good friend or family member or coworker. Because as simple as it is to define your history with a highlight reel, your life is the result of your perseverance through these moments. So when we leave port today and encounter rough waters, congratulate yourself for getting there, and congratulate yourself for getting through. And congratulations on persevering, pirates. Before I end, I want to say I am so lucky and grateful to be able to serve you these past 2 years and be a pirate for the past 4. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I wish you all farewell. Have a great day and a great rest of your life. Thank you. I will now turn over the mic to someone who has loyally served this class for 3 years. Someone who never rests but deserves all her laurels. Everybody, give it up for your class treasurer, the laudable Lauren Kim.
Integrity. What do you want to be when you grow up? Well, your guess is as good as mine. I'm sure you've all been asked this dreaded question hundreds of times. At family dinners, intense classrooms, even from strangers who barely know our names. To be completely honest with you all, as I stand on this stage today, I am wholeheartedly petrified that I don't have an answer to this seemingly simple question. However, maybe we've been asking the wrong question all along. Instead of thinking about what we want to be when we grow up, maybe we should be thinking about who we want to be. The typical day in the life of a WWP student consists of balancing your soul-crushing AP classes, furiously reloading Genesis against all odds of the one-bar signal at South, and pretending you actually enjoy waking up at 6 a.m. to embrace the grind. But what was it all for? I've been there too, chasing every accolade I could, checking off every box, hoping it would all add up to something meaningful. But I quickly realized that none of this defines us. No one is going to remember how many clubs you led or how many AP classes you took. What I will remember, and what I hope others remember about me, are the moments in between. I'll remember the people who signed me into sub-study all those times, the people who hogged the hall pass for 40 minutes, the people who screamed the loudest at the pep rallies. I'll remember the people who made South feel like home. Because through all the chaos and pressure, we've become a family. At South, we've learned how to find joy in the little things, laughing through late nights, failing grades, borderline crisis, and everything in between. Who you are matters more than what you do. Titles fade, GPAs become history. What truly lasts is how you made others feel. So as we head off in different directions, I hope we carry these values with us. The compassion we showed each other when everything felt overwhelming, the way we lifted one another up while fighting our silent battles, the joy we found even on the hardest days. If you're like me and still don't have an answer to what you want to be, that's okay. Growing up isn't about checking off the list of milestones or chasing perfection. It's about becoming. About making choices every day about the kind of person you want to be. We have our whole lives to chase titles and careers, but the people we become along the way, that's what truly matters. Now, I'd like to pass it along to a talented artist, musician, and STEM prodigy. Give it up for the one and only person who has served this class for all 4 years, your class secretary, the one and only Lena Lynn.
Ambition. Let's suppose that tonight you had the power to dream of anything you wanted. Within a single night, you could live out 75 years or however long you pleased in a world entirely of your own making. What would you dream of? Naturally, at first, you fulfill every wish you ever had. Surround yourself with joy, success, and beauty. Maybe in your first dream, you know exactly what you want to do in life. You get into that program you aspired for. You accomplish that goal you left behind. In your second dream, you'd reach out to someone you drifted from. You'd give that audition a shot, and you take that leap. Everything you ever wanted would be at your fingertips. You would be perfect, flawless, invincible. And after 75 years of total pleasure, you'd lean back and say, well, that was pretty great. But the predictability, the certainty, it starts to get monotonous, and you feel it. The joy would fade, the victories would feel too easy, and you begin to wonder, is this really all that there is? We can all dream of the ideal, the smooth roads, and the flawless outcomes. But real purpose doesn't come from everything going right. It comes from what you do when things go wrong. It's the sprint through the front entrance at 7:39 a.m., the miscue in the concert, the dive for that last gym volleyball point. In those unexpected, imperfect moments, the ones you never dream of, real ambition is tested and strengthened. When you miss the mark, you learn how much you care. When you fall, you learn how to get back up. And when things don't play out perfectly, you learn who you are. So yes, dream big. Dream about being on top of the world. But when reality doesn't match the dream, don't shrink from it. Live it. Because ambition isn't about having it all. It's about working for something that matters again and again, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. That's where our purpose lies, and that's where the best parts of life are waiting. And now, I'd like to introduce our class vice president and the king of all kings, Ebenezer Kingston.
Gratitude. It's a word we hear all the time. We say it after someone holds the door open for us or when we get a birthday gift. But I want us to think about it a little differently. Gratitude is more than a polite thank you. It's a recognition that we did not reach this stage, this celebration, this milestone on our own. Congratulations, class of 2025. We made it. Today is more than just a ceremony. It is a celebration of every late night, every challenge that we pushed through, and we should all be so proud that we have reached this. This moment did not come easy. But let's be honest, we did not get here alone. Behind every cap and gown are people who helped us build the person we are today. Friends who listened, teachers who believed in us, coaches, counselors, administration, people who saw more in us than we did at some times. And of course, the families who supported us when we weren't easy to support. This is what gratitude is about. To me, gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It is recognizing that success is never just a solo achievement. It's about appreciating the people who made the sacrifices, gave us time, and stayed with us even though we didn't ask them to. So let's take a moment to thank the people who helped us. To the administration and school staff, thank you for keeping everything running and so we had a space to learn and grow. To the teachers, thank you for your commitment, encouragement, and your belief in us when we would doubt ourselves. And to our families, thank you for being a foundation, for your love, support, and constant presence, even if we didn't say it enough. As we celebrate this achievement today, I hope each one of us takes time to reach out to those who helped us to get here, because graduation isn't just about us, but it's about everyone who made it possible. And finally, it has been great to be your vice president this past year. Thank you for everything. Congratulations again, class of 2025. It's time to fade south. Next up, we have someone who has led our class for the last 3 years. He's not just our president, he's Mr. Aura. Give it up for the best senior class president ever, the one and only Rashab Shekhtar. President! President!
Confidence. Think back to your first day of school in this district. Maybe it was the first day of kindergarten, or maybe it was the middle of the school year. Regardless, within minutes, you found a seat next to your new peers. Over time, you sat in new classrooms and new buildings, but what remained the same were the people surrounding you. You spent every single school day since your first sitting next to someone in this room. Yet this is the last time we will be together before we go our separate ways. Look to your left, now look to your right, now look up. There's nothing up there. It's the end of an era filled with memorable bus rides, snow days, field trips, and lunches, the summer vacations, sleepovers, funks, and last-minute adventures, the revival of the Nokia, the crazy lore drops, the chopped haircuts, the trips to Taco Bell. Then the revolutionary discovery of the new Science Week bathrooms, and lastly, the relief of getting past Mr. Covington before he texts your parents. But alongside our happiest moments were the difficult ones, the ones that tested and even shook our confidence. The rough exams, the late nights, the bad fights, the broken hearts. The anger and frustration because it felt like nothing was going right. The breakdowns when you were beyond stressed, and the sobbing no one will ever know about. These setbacks pushed us to our limits, yet here we are. We've experienced our share of adversity, and we've worked so hard, and in the end, that's what molded us into the incredibly diligent and resilient people we are today. Own that. You're about to graduate from one of the best high schools in the state, and that achievement is a testament to all you are capable of and destined to accomplish. When we leave this arena, we begin a new era of our lives, one almost guaranteed to be filled with challenge and uncertainty, and yet endless opportunities beyond our imagination. Wherever you go, I urge you to be confident in the tenacious, determined person you are, and believe you will overcome any obstacle that's thrown your way. I know this class is something special, not just because of our accolades, but because of all we've been through to get here, side by side, since the beginning. I'm incredibly proud of us, and I hope you all have the same confidence in yourself that I have in you. Thank you. Next, I'd like to introduce someone who's been by our side throughout the last 4 years. On behalf of the class of 2025, I would like to congratulate you on your new position, and I know our district is in good hands with you at the board office. For the last time as a principal, please welcome the confident, empowering, and selfless Ms. Sincata.
Thank you, Rashab. Before I begin, there's just one line of your speech I think we need to correct. You said, you're about to graduate from one of the best high schools in the state. But I think we need to rewrite that to say, you're about to graduate from the best high school in the state. Good morning. First of all, to the members of our West Windsor-Plainsboro High School class of 1976, the first graduating class. To the Board of Education, Dr. Adderhold, administration, distinguished faculty, and our class of 2025, our 50th graduating class. A few days ago, High School South came together for our very first celebration. On this day, over 1,600 students and nearly 180 staff members were all around the school, inside and outside, laughing, playing games, signing yearbooks, racing down a blow-up obstacle course, sneaking in for a second Kona ice, and going hard at pickleball, even as the heat pushed toward 100 degrees. On the evening after this first and most likely annual event, isn't that right, Ms. Rodriguez? I knew it was time to write your graduation speech. And not just because I was the only one who hadn't yet written their speech, but because I finally knew what I needed to write. I needed to write about what we saw on Monday afternoon at the celebration. We saw you live in the moment. You weren't scrolling, you weren't planning, you were just there. With your friends, with your peers, with your classmates, having fun, laughing, talking, smiling, sweating, playing. So often in life, we chase the next big thing, the next trip, the next vacation, the next class, the next college letter, waiting for the perfect moment to post or to remember. But on Monday afternoon, you reminded us, joy happens in small, unscripted moments. And even better, you didn't enjoy it alone. You enjoyed them together. We can plan events, stage photos, share highlights, but the real magic, it happens when we're present, fully and even vulnerably with one another. You did that on Monday, June 23rd, and it was beautiful. And now here we are in this moment together, your final one as students from South. Don't wish it away to the next moment. Take it in and enjoy it together. And remember the words that pirates know as we move on from high school South. Once a pirate,
Always a pirate!
Congratulations, class of 2025. Dr. Adderhold, it is with great pleasure I share with you that the students in front of us this afternoon have met the requirements for high school graduation. And now, our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. David Adderhold.
Good morning, members of the Board of Education, distinguished guests, dedicated members of the faculty, proud parents, family members and friends, and most importantly, members of the graduating class of 2025. Based upon the certification and recommendation of Ms. Sincata that the class of 2025 has met the requirements established by the state of New Jersey and the West Windsor-Plainsboro Regional School District, it is my great honor to accept the graduating class of High School South. What an incredible day this is, and what a privilege it is to address you today. For the past 16 years, I've had the privilege to serve our beautiful school community and join you in celebration and recognition of our graduates. As we look around this arena, graduates soak in the moment. Each face here represents years of hard work, growth, laughter, and perhaps even a few late nights. Today, we stand on the precipice of something new, ready to leap into the future. And as we do, I want to share 8 powerful truths with you, not just for the day, but for every day of your lives. These are sentiments that carry in your hearts to guide your decisions and to illuminate your path. First, believe in yourself. Your high school journey has been a journey of discovering your strengths, your passions, and your resilience. As you step out, there will be moments of doubt, new challenges, and uncharted territory. But remember what you've overcome. Trust your instincts, honor your unique talents, and never let anyone dim the light of your potential. When you truly believe in yourself, you unlock the extraordinary. Second, stay strong. Life will undoubtedly test you. There will be setbacks, disappointments, detours, but within each of you is an incredible well of inner fortitude. Hold on to your dreams with tenacity. Believe in their possibility, even when the path is unclear. And then channel that strength into action, because it's through perseverance that you will achieve. And with that, never give up. A little progress each day adds up to big results. This is perhaps one of the most crucial lessons we learn, often through trial and error. Whether it's mastering a tough subject, perfecting a skill, or working towards a long-term goal, the journey is rarely linear. Embrace the small victories, celebrate every step forward, no matter how tiny, because consistent effort, chipping away day by day, will inevitably lead to monumental achievements. And through that, be grateful. A grateful heart is a magnet for miracles. Take a moment today to look back, to be grateful for the teachers who challenged you, the friends who supported you, the family who loved you unconditionally, and the opportunities you've been given. But gratitude isn't just about acknowledging the good things, it's about actively seeking them out, even in difficult times. A heart filled with thanks attracts more joy, more possibilities, and more unexpected blessings. I ask you to work hard, because good things come to those who hustle. You know this to be true. The grades you earned, the skills you developed, the victories you celebrated, they are all built on the foundation of effort. As you move forward, remember that true success isn't handed to you, it's earned. Be willing to put in the hours, go the extra mile, and approach every task with dedication and passion. Your hustle will pay off. And through that, stay humble. Work hard in silence, and let success be the noise. As you achieve great things, I have no doubt you will remember your roots. Remember the people who helped you along the way. True strength isn't about boasting, it's about quiet confidence, continuous learning, and recognizing that there's always more to discover. Let your accomplishments speak for themselves, and always maintain a gracious spirit. Be kind, because kindness makes you the most beautiful. In a world that can often feel complex and challenging, a simple act of kindness holds immense power. Be empathetic, listen, offer a helping hand, a kind word, a compassionate gesture, a moment of understanding. These are all the threads that weave strength in human connection and truly make the world a better place. And your beauty will shine brightest when you lead with kindness. And finally, keep smiling. Life is meant to be lived with joy. Even through challenges, find a reason to smile. A smile is contagious. It brightens your spirit and it lights up those around you. It's a universal language of hope and positivity. Your presence, your energy, and your willingness to find joy can make an incredible difference. So class of 2025, as you embark on your next great adventure, carry these 8 powerful truths with you. They are not just platitudes. They are actionable principles for a life well lived. Go out there, believe in yourselves, stay strong, never give up, be grateful, work hard, stay humble, be kind, and keep smiling. The world awaits your brilliance. Class of 2025, you've made us proud. Job well done. Best of luck. Go forth and make a difference. And best wishes on your journey. Congratulations, graduates. It's my immense pleasure to introduce our board president, Graylin McEwen.
Good morning, graduates, families, friends, and faculty. On behalf of the West Windsor-Plainsboro Board of Education, it is an honor and my pleasure to congratulate this remarkable class of 2025. We join your families, closest friends, and mentors in pure amazement at your achievements. You have grown and matured before our eyes, and we cannot wait to see the incredible things you'll do next. I'm going to borrow, if you will, some advice given by former President Barack Obama in an interview with LinkedIn, which has resonated with me in my own career journey. He encouraged young people to be the person that gets things done. Don't be the guy that uses all the fancy jargon to describe a bad situation, who talks a good game but accomplishes nothing. Instead, no matter the problem or challenge, be the person who steps up and says, I can take care of that. In other words, be the person who blossoms where you're planted. Whether you find yourself in the corporate world, in service of your country, or mastering a skilled trade. My next piece of advice is to actively seek your joy and purpose in life. Last year, I talked about finding my ikigai, that sweet spot where doing what you love, are passionate about, and are awesome at lines up with what the world needs. This can lead to happiness, fulfillment, and a deep sense of purpose. Don't fixate so much on what you want to be by a certain age. That often comes with immense pressure. Instead, focus on what you want to do. What brings you joy? Satoshi Tajiri, the creator of Pokemon, did not set out to build one of the most popular games in history. As a child, he enjoyed collecting bugs and loved playing video games as a teen. He brought together his passions with the technical skills he learned in school and built what is widely considered a worldwide phenomenon. I'm not telling you to go make the next Pokemon. I'm simply saying, don't ignore the things that bring you joy for the sake of some lofty goal. Embrace what makes you unique, because your authenticity will lead you to your own definition of success. Wherever life takes you, on whatever path you create, please remember that we, the collective we, your family, friends, and mentors, will always be incredibly proud of you no matter what. We've witnessed firsthand what you are capable of, and we have the utmost faith in each and every one of you. Have courage to face obstacles you will undoubtedly encounter throughout your life. Have confidence in yourself to handle the best and worst of times. Have the audacity to speak your mind and trust your gut. Graduates, as you embark on this next phase of your wonderful young lives, remember to be kind to yourself and to others. Empathy is a superpower that will get you far in life, opening countless doors and deepening every connection. Be street smart as well as book smart. Real influencers get a lot more done in the real world than on social media. Be a change maker. The world can't survive on status quo. It needs innovators, dreamers, and out-of-the-box thinkers like yourselves. On behalf of all of us, the Board of Education, your dedicated teachers, and loving families, congratulations on this incredible milestone. The future is yours. Make your mark and spread some joy. Go Pirates!
Yusuf Abulela. Sia Agarwal. Vishal Agarwal. Snehal Agarwal. Sebastian Aguilar Salto. Saleha Ahmed. Judy Akel. Brendan Axman. Dima Alquazini. Emma Alpaslan. Utika Amin. Rishikesh Anabathula. Rasika Anandakumar. Ravina Anand. Joanna Judes Anto Judes Paulraj. Tanya Aurora. Diana Arascu. Rashona Akita Arul. Samyukta Arvind. Akshara Ashwin. Giselle Astudio. Aisha Asfar. Elizabeth Bavriecki. Brianna Badalov. Agriya Bansal. Siddhartha Basu. Vaibhapsai Bathula. Reva Bhavipati. Arya Bangale. Prajwal Bhatt. Aryan Bhatnagar. Shaheen Bhattacharya. Awad Badi. Pranav Bhimavarapu. Arnav Bojani. Ruhi Bojani. Eliana Black. Jishnu Bopana. Vaibhav Bora.
Vedantika Bose. Stacy Byard. Jocelyn Cabrera. Julie Tsai. Victoria Keiko Casey. Pooja Chali. Ananya Chandra. Adrian Chang. Elaine Chang. Ethan Chang. Anushka Changavali. Natasha Chaturvedi. Isabella Chow. Kanak Chowdhury. Pulkit Chowdhury. Animesh Chauhan. Simran Chima. Alan Chen. Samuel Chang. Arjun Chetty. Ishan Chika. Tanish Krishna Chilkar Bhupati. Neil Chiravaramba. Josephine Chu. Wesley Chung. Amrita Cholor. Aryan Chowdhury. Samarth Chaitanya. Matthew Contes.
Elizabeth Cruz. Josiah Curitin. Shreya Dadlani. Anushka Dalal. Okay. Suhani Darda. Rohit Dada. Lasandi De Silva. Diego Delgado. Stephen Deng. Aditya Deshpande. Jackson DiCostanzo. Okay. Shoria Doobie. Catherine DeGay. Claire Dumortier. Caitlin Enchimandia. Benjamin Eisenberg. Fulia Dylan Erdogan. Megan Dana. Mohammed Imad Fakar. Brianna Fazir. Caleb Ferguson. Dylan Ferguson. Ileana Fisher. Ella Fujinsky. Faria Begum FNU. Anushka Gaidani. Chloe Gaillard. G. Gao. Dylan German. Joseph Germanos. Ishan Ghosh. Anna Glinskaya. Yash Gohel. Jehan Gomez. Kawa Gomez. Shritan Gopu. Kaya Gordon. Anjali Goswami. Prisha Goswami. Shravani Gote. Sayam Goyal. Isabel Gaterol Asuahe. Zilig Grapi. Kaya Gudapati.
Kirthana Gudaseva. Kali Gupta. Krish Gupta. Saksham Gupta. Trisha Gupta. Zoya Gupta. Parthana Harikrishnan. Arfa Hassan. Eliana Hebert. Garrig Hebert. Braden Hendrickson. Marlene Hippolito Lopez. Shiley Holden. Travis Holko. Arohi Honap. Kate Hong. Kate Hong. Soraya Hoover. Ariana Huang. Elizabeth Huang. Ethan Hung. Sophia Hussein. Asra Inkasar. Salma Ismail. Avidya Jadhav. Nishika Jadhav. Sid Jain. Havisha Jaitley. Alia Jamadar. Jose Jaramillo. Soham Javkar. Tristan Jasmine. Eva Jijavatsi. Alexander Jimenez. Maria Johnson. Cameron Jones. Rachel Joseph. Ahana Joshi. Angeline Justin. Aditya Kapoor. Abhinav Karanam.
Rishikesh Karnard. Rohit Karnik. Nishal Karti Kumar. Jonah Kassoff. Connor Katz. Dasha Kedyarova. Catherine Kelly. Hamza Khalid. Arjun Khanna. Vade Khatri. Adnan Kokawala. Lauren Kim. Noah Kim. Sophia Kim. Ebenezer Kingston. Siddharth Reddy Kolu. Suhas Kondapalli. Chetan Koneru. John Konzelman. Sanvi Kopartri. Trinithia Kosaraju. Nikhil Koya. Julia Kozakowski. Saket Kuchadi. Anastasia Kudin. Avni Kulkarni. Tanushri Kumar. Shloka Kumari. Akash Lal. Amrita Lalam. Kevin Lang. Daniel Lemkin. Isabella Lentz. Isla Levy. Diane Lewis. Kayla Lezama. Chi Yi Lin. Lena Lin. Christopher Liu. Roy Liu.
Margaret Lockman. Shruti Loganathan. Mia Long. Emily Loyo Velasquez. Daniel Liu. Ananya Madali. Joseph Madelon. Kedar Mahashabde. Asmita Mahesh Kumar. Angel Mina. Jillian Mangy, Pujit Majeti, Haley Maldonado, Rose Malieko, Sana Manchanda, Anya Mangla, Mia Monkaville, Saivir Manukonda, Sanya Manyam, Karamir Marino, Miguel Marquez Artunduaga, Amol Mathur, Atin Mathur, Cameron McCreary, James McCune, Saisha Mahendale, Carmel Mayer, Zara Mendoza, Millen Merchant, Isla Mir, Adam Mohammed, Vyashika Mohan, Aniket Mohanty, Kiran Murjani, Griffin Mosley, Iza Mudassar, Prisha Mukherjee, Kirtan Murali, Syed Muhammad Nadi Ali, Anika Nair, Vinay Nair, Ajitesh Nala Paredi Gari, Elizabeth Nash, Anushka Nadaraj, Sophie Nidich, Nirmal Priyan Napoleon, Wallace Ing, Shreyas Nidumber, Benjamin Nielsen,
Manika Newas, Ahmed Nuruddin, Rohita Odala, Arabana Ofosu Ampanza, Rina Okada, Sohiko Okamoto, Juliana Policon, Marudala Pamaretti, Maladi Pandey, Shraddha Panasetti, Aaron Panir Selvam, Om Patel, Rishi Patwardhan, Rashad Paul, Evelyn Polson, Sarah Pennock, Haley Piper, Surabhi Pona, Dylan Portelli, Seth Polson, Tanmay Prabla, Shravan Pradeep, Advaith Praveen, Hariharan Premkumar, Teddy Przynski, Sanvi Puri, Sama Kadir, Raymond Chin, Akanksha Radadia, Matthew Rader,
Ishan Raghavendra, Aditi Raghuram, Vivek Raghuram, Mahesh Rajarajan. Dharma Rajesh. Visalakshi Ramanathan. Kokolnath Ramasamy. Harshita Ramesh. Om Rane. Adarsh Rangayan. Alopa Rao. Tomas Ray. Jason Rodriguez. Paola Rodriguez. Malachi Rogers. Abigail Rosenzweig. Kira Rubenstein. Angel Ruiz. Pranav Rutramurthy. Kushagra Sadwal. Krivi Saikai. Amit Sale. Shashank Sajith Raja. Nikita Saji Kumar. Omar Sakran. Fabricio Salas Angulo. Sobika Sampath. Isaac Samuel. Rishabh Sankaran. Fatima Sarfraz. Akshat Sarukai. Ankit Sarukai. Shafali Saxena. Shafali Saxena. Michaela Schnitzer. Christopher Schultz. Anushka Sen. Aishani Sengupta. Aniket Sengupta. Mrithika Senthil. Rathanya Senthilva.
Nikhil Seturaman. Dwani Shah. Neil Shah. Neil Shahi. Katie Shawn. Nikhil Shankar. Charlotte Shankov. Eva Sharma. Inayaka Sharma. Riddhi Sharma. Shrey Sharma. Rishab Shekdar. Gina Shen. Ved Shenoy. Aditya Shivpuria. Karina Spillman. Anushka Srivastava. Ridvika Siddhani. Alec Siegel. Bennett Siegel. Michelangelo Simonelli. Akshay Singh. Anya Singh. Oishik Sinha. Rachel Song. Twisha Shrikant. Tarika Srinivasa. Trinity Srinivasan. Imad Summers. David Sun. William Sun. Arjun Suresh. Kartik Vatsal Surisetti, Daniel Taha, Matthew Tan, Jenny Takun, Michael Takun Rodas, Arya Takar, Gia Takar, Amia Tamim,
Kezia Thenkachan, Shrihit Tataparthi, Vaishak Tejaswi, Nikhil Thoda, Hasni Thapakula, Adama Ture, Pril Tyagi, Anirudh Upali Mukundan, Ashwini Vajpayee, Rahul Valanki, Niharika Rajiv Valodi, Shrika Venkateshwaran, Advik Ramani, Sadgan Vidyadarni, Anushri Vijay Kumar, Varun Vijay Kumar, Sri Varshika Valmaraj, Ishita Vinay, Anirudh Vinod, Rithvik Vinu, Arya Vulupala, Prabhav Vatuluru, Aiden Wong, James Wong, Kathy Wong, Michael Wong, Walter Xia, Isaac Xu, Smithy Yadla, Nicholas Yagnik, Emily Yam, William Yang, Michelle Yao, Dithya Reddy Yelamkonda, Jayaditya Yeluri, David Yu, Tatiana Zibran,
It's been an honor serving as your vice president and now president these past 3 years. Not because of the title itself, but because of the people who trusted me to be here. Thank you for pushing me to be a better person and for giving me the best high school experience I could have asked for. I love you guys and will always consider you family. While we may be parting ways, please remember to love the little moments. Remember to take risks and learn from your regrets. Remember to act with courage and take advantage of the opportunities before you. Remember to persevere and congratulate yourself for doing so. Remember to focus more on who you are instead of the numbers and titles. Remember to chase your dreams, but appreciate the bumps along the way. Remember to express your gratitude to those who have supported you throughout your journey. Remember to be confident in your abilities and to go after life's challenges. And most importantly, remember that you will always be a part of the 50th graduating class. Now, it is finally the moment we have all been waiting for. Class of 2025, please rise. Take your tassel from the right side and move it to the left. Class of 2025, we have officially graduated.